Oh man, it's the Backyard Ufologist. Cool.
We need your comment.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Yeah, I like that. Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've been out more than usual. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, make sure you comment on what you see and take part on what we are seeing here. Yeah, I've been out. I've been sick. I mean, there's been some kind of stomach problems. I don't know what's going on, but do want to share with you. It's crazy what's going on. You know, the night I saw that UFO, and I felt real negative about it. Night went by, and then another night. This is the night that I had that event. I don't know if it was sleep paralysis or a dream, or if it really happened. And I'm thinking it really happened when I looked over and saw that mass, that black mass. It wasn't demonic. I mean, I could really feel when it's demonic. This was more technologic. It was like an extraterrestrial. That's what I got. It was a home invasion, you know. I don't know if we got abducted or what, but it was on my wife's side of the bed. And I remember, you know, moving my arm a little bit and hollering and screaming, and I finally made my way over to where she was, and then when I fully woke up, I was standing on her side of the bed, and it was gone. So I don't know if it was a dream or the paralysis they talk about. You know, I need to do a regression, and I can't afford stuff like that, you know, but I'm going to investigate it more. But it continues. A couple of days pass by. You know, I think I even had another show and was talking about it. And then like a switch, boom, I'm sick. I haven't been sick. I go to the gym every day. You know, I walk 3 miles a day, and I go around 7 miles an hour. And I'm doing pretty good for a guy that's been around the sun 60 times, you know. I'm trying to keep up with it. I've missed 2 days of the gym, and I haven't done that since the COVID started, you know, in March. It's some crazy stuff going on around here. I got my blood drawn today. I talked to my doctor, and it's real funny because I have to have a colonoscopy every 6 to 12 months. And I just talked to my doctor. He called me, and I said, yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to go ahead and prep. You know, we're talking about prepping and everything, and I have no problems or anything. And a few days later, I had to call him back and said, man, what is going on? He goes, wow, interesting, you know. And I have this mutated gene that grows polyps, you know, in my colon. That's why I have to go so often. I went to Yale University, New Haven, saw the Master of Science. They looked at my blood work. They did a genealogy on me, a genealogy, if you want. I have a mutated gene that they cannot identify. And he says that he believes that's what's causing the growth of polyps. And I go, wow. And he said, you are a little Native American too. I said, well, I knew I was Cherokee. But we didn't really get into that. But, you know, when I was born, I had 2 extra fingers. Yeah, you can see it right there and then right here. I had 2 extra fingers growing, and they cut them off. They said they didn't want me to be a freak. He said it was a sign of evolution, a push-button society is what my pediatrician said back in 1960. So, well, anyway, I have pointed ears, my wife says. I have a mutated gene. They don't know what it is. I wonder if I'm going to get to name it, since it's something new, probably. No egos here, of course. and then, I'm into this space travel, UFOs, the paranormal, talking to dolphins, all kind of stuff, that some people would say, well, you're crazy, But it was like I was talking to the master of science at Yale University, New Haven. And that's it. That's Yale, It's not an off branch. This is the university. But I said, with all this going on, I said, I may be an extraterrestrial. And I was joking. And he just looked at me like, could be. And I go, wow, I'm not crazy. I was just saying, he said, well, I said, what do you guys know that I don't know? Y'all know, do you know something? Tell me. And he didn't say anything. But, I didn't expect that. And I hope I don't get in trouble about talking about this. They may come and get me. I don't know. They asked me if they could continue to do tests on this gene. And I said, of course, I'd love to know myself, that'd be fine with me. But now I've got this churning stomach, and up here in my mid abdomen, I'm hurting. It's not up here at all, like indigestion or anything. And I don't know what's going on. And it all started after this event with that UFO. And I'm thinking that has something to do with it. You can call me crazy if you want to, because I've been doing good. I'm under a doctor's care, 2 doctors, and I'm really trying real hard. Man, my stomach has been churning for 3 days now. I mean, just nonstop. And I got my blood drawn today, so they'll have it already done probably this evening. And maybe I can look on the internet and see if I can see what the results are. My wife is an RN, and she says that it could be an ulcer, and it could be something like that. So maybe it is. I don't know. But I'm thinking more on the paranormal side, because this was just too weird. All of these events happen. It could be a coincidence. I don't know. I'm not rooting for any side. I want to find out what the truth is what I want to find out. So I thought I'd share that with you, what I'm going through. I'm pretty stressed out about it, I've been doing clearings. You remember I was doing 1 clearing a day back a year or 2 ago, and then I was doing 2, and then 3, and it got up to 4. I'm doing 8 clearings a day now. I mean, it's so amped up here. There are all kind of entities showing up here, and now they're coming in the house, or I'm just now noticing them in the house, because I know I dream and I go places that I don't know, and people that I know but I don't know, and it's crazy. I don't know if you have that. Share it with me. I'd love to hear it. It'd make me feel better. They call it lucid dreaming, astra, flying. I do all of that, and sometimes I feel like I'm pinned up somewhere very high and I can't get down, and I remember, oh, I'm in a dream. I can fly and I can jump and I fly. It's weird. Sometimes I don't know that I'm dreaming and I'm caught, so it's kind of weird how that happens. I don't know if I'm dreaming or what, but I think I'm in between. I get into real deep meditation. I really do, especially at night. I'm put on the headphones and I listen to guided meditation, and then they stop talking, and it's just the music, and then I'm just gone. I do that every night, and I'm thinking about taking a break, but that's what's going on. And if you don't see me here in a couple of days from now, I'm probably still sick, and it's worse if I'm not on the air. And I don't feel too good tonight. I know I look peaked. But no throwing up or anything like that. It's just taking my energy away for sure. I'm going to work on it and keep investigating. But I was able to take some pictures still, and it's really weird. I went out, and as soon as I went out and pointed the camera up, there's a UFO. So it was real easy. I caught 3 of them, and I'm going to share those with you first, and then I got about 12 pictures. I want to show you some orbs up close, because I took my time and kind of did it, I didn't rush through it like I usually do, So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I appreciate everybody that was saying on social media, saying get well. That does mean a lot to me, and I do appreciate it. And I understand YouTube's got some new rules or something. I'm going to have to read that. Everything happens when I'm out or something, I don't know what happens. I'm sick or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'll see you in just a second. Yeah. Okay, here's our first video of the UFO. This was last night. I just walked out the door. I was going to tell Allie, my wife, I said, I think something's calling me out there. I've got to go out there. But I didn't say it to her. And I told her, I said I was going to say that. And the time I didn't, something out there really calling me. So this is what I want to show you. I saw this and I started the camera as soon as I walked out the door. And see if you see it. Do you see it? There it is. And it powers up for me. And I zoom in. I'm real aggressive with this laser. It's not as bright as you think it is. The night vision camera really makes it brighter than it really is. But it was powering up for me. I was asking it to power up for me. And you can probably hear that. I can't hear it through my headphones. But anyway, yeah. And see, it made that little turn to the right there, going south. And it was just really bright. And there was no satellites on Satellite Live. I checked that. And then it just kind of, look at it, it went over to the right. Did you see that? I thought I moved the camera, but that went over to the right, right there. That was crazy. That was something right there. Yeah, that was, I'm thinking it was the Palladians, and they didn't blink out on me. Okay, the next video, let's go ahead and get it going. You see it right there. It is flashing at me and powered up, and it's going really slow. And then I put the laser on it, and I'm saying, you probably hear it, I'm saying, I send you love and light, conscious contact. And look at the field around that thing. Man, the power. And then all of a sudden, it just started going out. But it started getting dimmer again. But I was saying, you know, I feel you. I feel the energy, conscious contact. And it was really good. It wasn't bad at all. I think the good ones have showed up to run the bad ones off. And it started to dim out. And I stayed with it as much as I could. And man, that thing was really flashing like a big star. You can still see it right here. And I was staying with it, and I was asking it to flash at me one more time. Have a good trip there, you know. And then I put the laser on it one last time. And it's still going right there, it just not powering up. It says, I've already powered up for you. And you'll see it go by the star. Yep. Right there. And that was it. It was gone. And I tell you, that I believe that was the Palladians. That's what I'm feeling. And I really feel that. Now, this one, let's see if we can check this out right here. Now, this one powered up for me, and then I put the laser on it, and then it went out. And I go, wow. And that was all. That was it. I'm going to do it one more time since it's so short. Look how bright it is. It powers up for me, put the laser on it, and then it's gone. So I don't know what was going on there. So that's my 3 videos of the UFOs in the last 3 nights right here. Isn't that something? Okay, now here's the pictures I want to go through with you really fast here, if we can. And you see there's an eye here. There's an eye here and a nose and a mouth. You can't really see it that good, but you can see there's entities all in here. But this one right here, I see an eye and a nose, and I see teeth. Do you see these teeth right here? And these are some ears or something coming up. And then there's one next to them. It looks like a dog or something here. 2 ears coming up. And here's the 2 eyes and the nose right there. It looks like some kind of wolf or a dog. And then there's another one right here with 2 eyes and a nose right there. And there's a little something up here. And this is really bright. It's got a lot of power right there. And it looks like an entity right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. And you see the ear right there, like an elfin ear. And here's a guy here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. Looks like he's got a beard and pointed ears right there. And I just wanted to show you this right here. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Wow. Now look right here. There is something right here I wanted to show you. And I believe it's right here. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. And it looks like a feminine, some kind of feminine entity right there. And I think I caught another one like this also I'm going to show you. And here's an eye, nose, and a mouth right there. It's kind of hard to see, but I did the best I can. That looks like some kind of arrow right there. It's pointing up. You see that right there? Isn't that something? It's some crazy stuff out there. Okay, that's like a cat right here. See the ear right here, and there's an ear over here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. That's like one of the feline beings right there. And those 3 faces right there on top of it. Okay, you probably see more than I do. That's for sure. So if you do, go ahead and talk about it. I sure do appreciate it. And there's stuff right here in this one too. Okay, let's move on. The next one here, I brought up a little bit closer. See if you could see anything in there. I see all kind of entities in here. I see something here, looks like a cat. There's a lady here with long hair. Like I told you, I caught a lot of divine feminine, I think, on this show. 2 eyes right here, nose and mouth there. There's some guys right here in front of each other. There's one in back and one in front. You see the 2 eyes right there, and then the mouth right there, the nose. 2 eyes there, nose and a mouth. All kind of entities in this one right here. It's crazy. It's so many. Okay, let's move on here. Another one. Now see here, here's an eye, the nose, and the mouth. This looks like one of the gray ETs right here. And there's something on the side of his head right there. I don't know if this is just dimensions, overlapping dimensions. He's in front of him right there. You see the ears or the antennae coming up. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. See the whiskers coming off the nose? Some kind of feline being right there. It's got to be. And there's something standing right here. It's hard to see, but it's something standing right here also. Some kind of entities right here. I don't know what they are, but it is crazy. All kind of different stuff in here. And there's somebody right here. Oh boy, I'm not burning on all thrusters, but I'm trying to get through this. And you see these little figures right here and numbers, R3, and there's a V, and all kind of different kind of things right here. I was seeing a lot of symbols in these orbs right here. Here's an entity here, and he's covered by something right there. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth there. And I see all of these almost like mathematical problems right here, or something right there they're sending out or painted on their Merkaba. Huh? I don't know. Could be. So anyway, this looks like some kind of female cat right here. You see the eye here, the nose and the mouth, and it looks like the breasts are right here. And see, there's something around the neck right here. And then a strap coming down. It looks like they got a dress on. You see this right here? That's a feline being right there. Looks like they're holding something in their arms right there. Maybe even baby cubs or something right there. You see that? I saw that and I go, wow, another divine feminine. And this looks like a tiger. 2 eyes over here, the nose and the mouth. You see it right there? And I brought these up closer, and you just see all of these entities right in your face, and this ET right here. And then there's an entity here, looks like it's smiling, 2 eyes, looks like they're looking at me and just smiling. So what do they know that I don't know? And look at this, here's another female. Look at the hair coming down. See the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And got a hat on, or a hair right there. Here's an entity, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth there. Wow. Eye, nose there, and a mustache. Can't really see the mouth. But I didn't get to see these 2 long. Look at this right here. Eye, nose, and a mouth. See the hair? Looks like they're just sitting there, and their arm comes around, and they're looking at us. And there's something right here. eye, nose, and the mouth, and antennae coming off. See right there? At that one? Yeah, I bet you see more than I do right now. I'll have to go back and look at these because there's just so much there in those little orbs. And here's more. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth right there. Here's the mouth. It looks like there's something right here. Looks like a person. I don't know what this is right here. That's really weird. It looks like there's some kind of writing there and a symbol. I see that a lot here in this session for sure. And it looks like in a maybe somebody with goggles on or the infinity figure 8. But no, I can see the head and the mouth right there smiling. That's some kind of goggles. You can see an eyeball right there. You see it right there? Yeah. Yeah, it's all kind of different stuff in here. Look at this. Eye, nose, and mouth. And the beard looks like he's got a wizard hat on there, doesn't he? Or you can look at it in a different way, too. That could be eyes and something on his head, and something below him. It's just dimensions, overlapping dimensions. And you just tell me what you think you see. Because I see a profile of a person, the nose and the mouth. Looks like a female right there. I don't know what this is. Something bright right there in the middle of all of this. And here's an entity. See his third eye. See the eye, nose, and the mouth. Got a beard, ascended master probably. Some kind of entity there. Eye, nose, and mustache right there. And wearing a hat. Do you see all these little entities in here? Okay. And you see right there, that's a profile of a woman. Pretty as you please there. Okay. Let's move on here. Now, this one was pretty. And this looks like some kind of pyramid almost right here at the base of it. And there's an eye, nose, and a mouth of something right there. There's an eye, nose, and a mouth there. And an entity up in here. There's just entities just crammed full in this Merkaba. I think this is a Merkaba because see how it comes like this? It's a tetrahedron almost. So this is a traveling Merkaba. You see a guy right here, 2 eyes, nose, and the mouth. Looks like he's got a mustache and a little beard going right there. And some kind of dog or something here. 2 eyes right here, the 2 ears up here, and the nose. And there's a woman right here, it looks like, in a windows or something right there they're looking through. You see that? And then there's another one here and something behind it. Or this one's in front of this entity. It's just dimensions, overlapping dimensions. Like right here, something's looking through. And then something like a bird with a big beak right there is looking through. But I'll let you look at it. And you can screen shoot it and look at it. And you can just say what you think that you are seeing, because I see entities all in here. Now, this was some mist that was on the deck. I turned around, took the picture, and I see something right here, an eye, nose, and a mouth. I see the ear here, ear over here. So there's some kind of ghost, dimensional spirit, I don't know, traveling, and it was looking down on me right there. There's something here with some ears, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. Can't really make that out all that well. And there was something right in here. And then it looked like something here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and the shoulders, neck going down right there. And here's one right here, 2 eyes, see the 2 ears, and some horns or something right there in that. And then something flying up there. So I see all kind of entities in this thing. They just fly by right through here. It goes by real fast, and I take a picture and I'm able to catch it. Isn't that cool? Now another orb. Now this one here, I didn't know what it was until I brought it out. I zoomed out a little bit and I see the eye, and the nose and the mouth, and it looks like an entity looking through something. Or this could be his window he's looking through. I don't know, but it looks like somebody's standing here. You see, there's a person's head, their body, and their arm going down. And this looks like some kind of portal is what it looks like to me. And then this looks like a rabbit or something. See the 2 ears, 2 eyes and nose, and the arms coming down, and they're looking through a portal too. And then here's some spirit or dimensional traveler here, and somebody standing behind him. Do you see all this? It's just really wild stuff that I'm seeing here. But this looks like some kind of spirit guide or something looking through some looking glass or a portal. Who knows? From another dimension or from a ship. I don't know. But you see this little thing right here? I've seen this design right here flying out by itself out in the backyard. And if you've watched my shows, you've seen this a couple of times. And this shape right here, and it's really bright, and it flies around out in the backyard. It does. And here is another one. Let's see if I can get this up closer. Up closer here. Is this as far as I can get it? Yeah, this is as far as I can get it. But you can see there's an eye here, nose and a mouth. You can barely see it, and you see the ears or the horns right there. And he's got clothes on. You see he's got a coat on, a shirt. And there's something right here. It looks like an eye and some kind of symbol right there. You see that? What do you think that is? That's some entity right there holding something. Looks like an eye and almost like the Cadusa, but it's not. But it looks like it almost. But I've seen these kind of things before, holding these staffs and stuff. So I don't know what that is. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, here's another one right here. And it was really funky when I captured this, because I saw this brightness right in here. That looks like a wing. And this looks like 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and a head right here. This is something flying within this Merkaba, making it fly, or who knows? There it is right there. And I saw these letters. It looks like HOU, or what do you think this means? I think it keeps going too. HOUSH, or it's not house, it's not Houston, it's not how. I don't know. I just kind of said, I can't just sit here and watch this all day. So I was going to share it with you and tell me what you think. And then I saw something right here on the wing. It looks like there's an X and some letters here, an S and some kind of percentage mark and another symbol. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of communication. And look, you can see the radio wave right there, the PQRST wave. Weird stuff. If you know what that means, let me know. And you can see there's a guy here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. And it looks like an A, Y, S. I don't know. I'm trying to make it out. Maybe it's just not the language we understand. And then you have a cat here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. See the cat ears there, something right in here. But yeah, that was really weird. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and they're flying, got wings right there. That's weird stuff. That was just strange, I see some strange stuff out there and wonder if they're trying to communicate. Okay, let's move on here. Now here's some in the trees that I caught, that I zoomed in on right here. And I see a person right here, 2 eyes, nose, a mouth, and you see the ears right there, barely. And then a guy here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and he's bald-headed. He looks like one of the gray aliens, maybe, in that family over here also. You see that. You see a guy running here, very small. Somebody looking through a crack right there. Some geometry right there. You can see the dimensions lines going around here. You see the radio waves and all the little entities that are in here. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that something? I see a person right here, 2 eyes right here, eye, nose, and a mouth right here, and hair coming down. And here's one here. It's just full of entities. And then looking over here at this one, here's one here, eye, nose, and a mouth, and a mustache. But you see that this is not dust. This is not moisture. These are dimensional travelers, and they're coming down the Hammonasset Ley Line, the energy line. Energy is really high with these quartz boulders. Just a lot of energy here. Look at this guy right here, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. There's a big guy right here, some kind of entity right there. One right there we saw. Yeah, just all kind of entities in here, and they're doing different things, and they're looking. Look at this one, eye, nose, and a mouth, and arm coming down, and another guy right beside him there, and some kind of black star right there. You can see that looks like some kind of tetrahedron, a little small black one there, and I don't know what this is right here. It's some kind of little satellite or something is what it looks like to me. And you can see these little people right here, and this is all spiritual. It looks like he's riding this one, eye, nose, and a mouth. Looks like a feline being right there. If you look at it long enough, you can see all of these things. And orbs. And I don't believe this is pareidolia to me. I don't think so. Not here. There may be some, and I can't be 100% sure when they're out of the orbs, but when they're in the orbs like this, look at this. Oh, I see it now. You can see the whole body coming down right here. The eye, this is a divine feminine. I'm thinking it is. Anyway, you see the hair, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. Hair comes down, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, right there. You can see it. See it right there a lot better when I zoom out and you see a guy right there, guy here. There's an entity. We saw all that. Yeah, it's just really, really active out there the last few nights. And here's another one. This is the one we saw, and this is over to the right a little bit. More orbs, eye, nose, and a mouth. I don't know if these are wings here. I don't know, but it's really bright. And then it's like I'm saying, it's entities and dimensions, overlapping dimensions. Eye, nose, and mouth here, and then another cat or something where his mouth should be right there. You see, it just gets so clogged up. See, this right here looks like a skeleton. Eye, nose, and a mouth right there, sticking through right there. That's weird. Eye, nose, and a mouth. There's just so many entities in this. It's just hard to see. You have to really concentrate, but some of them stand out more than the others, for sure. There's one right here. Look at this one. Eye, nose, and it's dark. It's black. It's just don't have a lot of light right there, a lot of energy. And sometimes that's the way they come in our reality, for sure. Now, this was with the Aurora camera. I took a still picture, and it was really dark outside, but I see something right in here. I don't know what it is. Looks like an eye, nose, and a mouth. Looks like it's some kind of feline being looking down on us, and one right behind him there with big ears. Now, it could be, and then this dark spot right in here, looks like that could be some kind of ship that's up there. It looks like it's got numbers or something on it right there, doesn't it? It's crazy what you see out there with this IR camera. It really does pick up a lot right here. And that looks like some kind of writing right there. In the sky, folks. This is in the sky. This is with the Aurora IR night vision camera. You see something right here? Is this pareidolia? Is that what we're going to call this right here? And just let it go? Is that what we're going to do? We could do that, I'm just showing you what I'm catching. And this could be some kind of ship right here that's cloaked, and I'm catching it with the IR. And some stuff right up here, these dark areas right here. I don't know. What do you think? It could be. It could be. I don't know. But we see some weird stuff here. And if you've watched all of my shows, you've seen some really weird things appear here. And that's for sure. And that's it for today. Well, that was the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't think I'm too crazy. I guess I am. I don't know. I know I look really peaked right now, but I'm trying to hang in there, man. I tell you, I'm feeling bad right now. And It's not COVID or anything, and I'm getting tested for that anyway. I've got to before I have a colonoscopy, but I have none of those symptoms. This is more GI, upper GI, old men's problems, you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this show, and I'll try to get another one out to you in a few days. It may be 5 or 6 days from now, but I've got to go to the doctor and everything coming up and see what this blood work says, you know. I'm sure that's going to tell a tale. We'll know something tomorrow on that. But anyway, subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment and take part in what you're seeing. Those orbs, I saw so much stuff, you know, I just couldn't go through it all because there's so many things in there. So I hope that you'll take time and look at it, and I hope you take time and look at some of my shows and help us reach our goal of 4,000 required YouTube hours to get monetized. I've got 606 hours to go before January 3rd. So I hope that you guys will watch my show and help me out. God knows I need you. I really do. And also, you know, there's some really bad times out there right now, and the spirit world is amped up. Try not to show any anger. Life is way too short. It's just so short, you know, to be arguing about this stuff. You might not be around to enjoy it. It's just so short. Try to love one another. They have no ammunition, these power, control, and greed groups that want to work on your division and just be separate from each other. We're all together. We all meet together and go to the same place until we're judged. I really do believe that. So it's something to think about, really. Show love and light if you can, or try to. Stop, think, and choose. And do your clearings. And when you're investigating, from an old guy, old pro, close your portals. Always close your doorways if you can. Do a closing prayer. Close those portals. And like if you're on a high energy area, those portals are always open. So make sure that you have a gatekeeper and ask for one to be placed there. And you'll be surprised the authority you have in the spirit world. As humans, we're more powerful than you think. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm sorry that I'm sick. Thank you for all the get wells, and I'll see you in a couple of days. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying have a great week. Bye-bye, everybody.